Welcome to the course tour video. This video is to give you an idea of how to navigate through D2L for this semester and where the important things can be found on the site. So we'll start off at the home page, and when you enter the home page, you'll see at the top are the announcements, and I'll post a new announcement every Sunday just to kind of give you an idea of what to expect for the week. As you scroll down, you'll see the calendar on the left-hand side that'll give you an idea of what's coming up for the week. In the center is the green Pearson icon that I referred to in the intro video, and we'll talk about a little later, and this is where you'll go to register for Mastering Nutrition. And once you have purchased it and registered, you'll be able to use this icon to navigate to the assignments. You keep scrolling down, you'll have the content browser. And so you likely went here to this welcome start here to get to this video. Each week, the information needed for that week will be in the current week folder. And every Sunday, I'll move information or materials from the future week into current week. And then the stuff that was in the current week folder will go into past material. So you'll never lose any of the lecture materials or any of the information. It'll just kind of change spots as we go through the semester. You also have a folder that has for Mastering Nutrition, which we'll look at a little later. And then your test review guides are here as well. And I'll post them in announcements as we get closer to the exams, but they are here for you all the time if you'd like to look at them prior. So we go back up to the top. We're going to go in and look at the discussions. So this is where you can go to post your discussion or review the discussion boards. So for this week, we have your introductions that you'll be making. So each week we will have one discussion board to complete, and so you'll post and then you'll respond to other students' posts, at least one other post. You are more than welcome and encouraged to respond to more than one other students. It shows you're interested, and the discussions are really to encourage communication between students, and it just increases your chances of getting the full points. There is a document here that is tips for writing a good discussion post if you haven't done so before and want to review that. There's also the grading rubric of how I'll be grading discussions, and then your full list of discussions. So we'll go into assignments, and there are two major assignments you have for the semester: the nutrition analysis assignment and the restaurant review assignment. And I will give you more information as we get closer to having these due, but there is the assignments here for you in the submission folder if you'd like to review them before I give them to you. Now we have our quizzes. So this is where you'll go to take any quizzes and exams. So for this week, we have the pretest and the course policies. We'll have 3 exams, and they'll all require the Respondus Lockdown browser, and there'll be instructions given to you prior to taking the exam, and then also the start of this course. So what's probably most important and what you'll want to look for are your grades. On the right-hand corner here, you can click grades. There's some miscellaneous items. And then we'll have 16 Mastering Nutrition assignments. Those take 20 to 30 minutes each and are worth 15 points apiece. And then your discussion questions or discussion posts. And then the 2 major assignments and the 3 exams. If you notice errors along the way in any of the grades, please let me know right away so we can get that fixed and not wait till the end of the semester. So we're going to go back to the course home and look at the content. So we'll go back down and look at the content for this week. So go into current week. And so for this week, we are focusing on chapter 1, what is nutrition? So all of this is designed in SoftChalk. You can either view it right in D2L, or if you click this icon right here, it'll open it up into a new window for you. So it makes it a little bit larger and in a new window if you're interested. I'm going to go back into D2L. So there's a list of kind of what the contents of this chapter are and what is going on for this week, which you'll have to look at. Page 11 is always going to be where your discussion is. So we're going to look at page 3, which is your module checklist that I referred to in the previous video. This lets you know everything, all of your tasks that are due for this week. There's also due dates, and then anything that's gold and underlined here, you can click on and it'll link you directly to it in D2L. So for example, all of the PowerPoint slides that you can download and use to take notes on are here. So this will open up and you can download them and save them for your use. All right, so we are going to go on to the next. Page 4 is your lecture. So this is a recorded video lecture, so you can follow along with the slides that you could have downloaded just in the last page and use them for notes as you listen to the lecture. Go on. They'll also find some lecture activities. This is an example. Hit next page, some more activities. And then there's some questions, and these activities within the lectures are not counted for any points. They're just simply for you to, test your knowledge and use for studying. So that gives you an idea of what is expected and what will be in the content each week. Maybe some articles, and if you click on them, it will either link you to the site or to the actual article to review. And so as long as you keep paging through, you will hit everything that's expected. Okay. So we're going to go back to content. And we're going to go into Mastering Nutrition and look at your Mastering Nutrition assignments. So you can link to this in the content like we were, and where it said Chapter 1 assignment, and it would have linked you directly to the Mastering Nutrition, or you can go back just into Mastering Assignments and look at what is due for the week. Right now it looks like a lot because it is showing everything just because of the view that I have. However, you will only see what is due for that actual week. So it'll only be Chapter 1. So by clicking that, it'll bring you into, again, it's giving me a little bit of a different look, but it'll bring you right to where you can start the assignment and go through it. And like I said, they take about 20 to 30 minutes and they're 15 points. And so if you have troubles with Mastering Nutrition, again, changing your browser from like Internet Explorer to Chrome usually works best, and enabling pop-ups. So we'll go back to the home page. And like I also had mentioned earlier, you can also click on green Pearson icon to get to those Mastering Nutrition assignments. So I think that gives you a good idea of how to navigate through the course. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll talk to you soon.